everyone, it's the 25th of February today and it's quite breezy, but the sun's trying to get out, which is nice. I'm about to go plogging, which I thought I would film, and if you don't know what plogging is, I only discovered the word recently, but basically it's jogging and picking up litter combined, and I just do a very short loop around near my house, but there's this lane which I think people just dump their rubbish there because it's constantly filled with rubbish, and I pick up what I can. Oh, Reeves has come to say hi. Hey little one. I just hate seeing it just in the streets, but especially in amongst greenery. That's where wildlife tends to live, and I just hate the thought of, you know, little voles or mice or, you know, any sort of small animals. Oh, Reeves has come to say hi. There he goes again. He's trying to get up onto the hedge. I'll just carry on talking while I've got a cat bum in my face. I just decided that I wanted to do something about this rubbish problem in this lane, and so when I do my loop, I just go through this lane, and my aim is just to pick up 5 pieces of rubbish each time I go. So it can be more, but it's always 5 minimum. I'm just trying to lean down to show you what I take with me, but it's just a little bum bag. This used to be my dad's, so just wear that, and then I have a plastic bag which, when I come back and I've emptied all the rubbish into the bin or the recycling bins, I just hang it up on the washing line to reuse again, just because it's like sometimes pretty grim with the, you know, the sort of dirt that comes off some of the rubbish you find. But I, you know, tried to reduce plastic waste, so I reuse it. So I pop it on the washing line just to kind of let the rain kind of wash anything off. And the most important thing is a pair of gloves. So every time I've picked up litter with these, I pop them in the washing machine. And obviously, you know, this is really obvious, but when you're picking up litter, just make sure you're not picking up anything sharp that can cut you. I just tend to pick up things like crisp packets and you know, plastic bags, things like that. There's the odd glass bottle and stuff, but I make sure that it's not broken. So try to be as safe as possible. And when I was starting doing this, I would always try and make sure that no one was around, because I kind of felt a bit, I just felt a bit weird just kind of standing there picking up rubbish. But as time's gone on, I kind of now got to the stage where I sort of want people to see me do it. Oh, he's going up the fence. He's a very adventurous cat. Yeah, so now I kind of want people to see me do it, because I just think I want to normalise it in a way. So if they see me doing it, I don't know, it might encourage other people to do it, just to sort of be like, oh, I've seen someone else do it. So, oh, it's dropped down. Later on, I'm going to do a bit of planting. So starting to sow some seeds ready to be grown for spring, and some of them will be planted out in the garden. So it's a plogging and planting kind of day. Sorry if it's really windy and you can't hear me properly, but I'm just at the spot where I'm about to pick up some litter. I just did a little film of the litter that's kind of all within the trees, but I'm going to get what I can, because obviously some is quite hard to reach with all the branches. So I've just popped everything out of the bag, and I've managed to pick up 7 pieces today, which isn't bad going. I can't fit much more in my bum bag, so pretty happy with my haul today. So I'm just about to pop them in the bins. my plog, and I'm about to start some planting for seeds that can be sown indoors in February. So over the last kind of couple of years, I've been keeping these containers just from our weekly shop. I think these had mushrooms in, and these ones fit amazingly into these ones. So with these, I just cut some holes with some quite thick nail scissors, just so the water can drain away, and they can just drain away into the bottom bit here. I've got a big mix. A lot of these seeds actually were a gift from my mother and father-in-law, and they were actually a advent calendar. So each day in December I got to open up a packet of seeds, which was really cool. So got all sorts going on here. Well, some of them actually will probably stay inside just to keep warm, but I've got chilies, I've got jalapeno, peppers, 2 different types of tomatoes. These ones actually grew last year and they're kind of still going. They've got flowers on them, and the other week I picked off a tomato. They're not as, like, obviously when they were first starting out they were really vibrant and got tons and tons of tomatoes, but now we're only getting the odd one, so it kind of has had its time. But yeah, really impressed with the longevity of this. So we just kept these indoors and they were great. So I want to grow some more tomatoes indoors, so I've got these balcony tomatoes as well. And then I've got this. So I used to keep my seeds in an open box in our shed, and over winter some mice got into this box and they ate all my beans and all my peas apart from one. I've got one of each left. And they also ate the packet of these are mini rainbow chard seeds, and they're really cool actually. I don't know if you can see these, but they're like these little spiky things. So they had to go in a different pot, and they were great just kind of to put in salads throughout the year. So I'm going to grow these again. And then flower wise, this month I'll be planting some lupine. I actually tried these last year and only one made it through, which is still going strong in the garden and will be great this year, because they're perennials, which basically just means that they keep going year after year as opposed to annuals. And then I've got some cosmos, which I'm going to grow a couple of those again. Did those last year as well, and they were great. All of them grew to full maturity and they just kept going right through until the winter basically in terms of flowers. I go for them again. And then Echinacea and Delphinium, I tried these last year as well and I had no luck getting them to grow on to become adults, so I'm going to try again and see how that goes. And then also I've got some Nasturtiums, which actually only discovered last year that you can actually eat the leaves and the flowers of these. And so they're also great climbers. I want to grow quite a lot more of these, and I've actually got, so the canes that I had last year for my beans and my peas, I think I'm actually going to grow a lot of these up them, because they'll just really brighten up the place, look really pretty. So I'm going to do those. And then this is my last one that I'm going to plant today, blue lace flower. They look really beautiful. Haven't tried them before, but these were just free with a magazine and they need to be sown by next year, so I thought I'd get these in. And then I've got a few other different types of pots. This is just a purpose-built sort of seed tray that, again, I think tomatoes came in this from the supermarket, so I popped holes in the bottom of that, so I'm going to use that for the nasturtiums. And then this is again a purpose-built seed growing tray, which is kind of falling apart, but I think I can definitely get another year's worth out of this. So that's got a nice little lid as well to keep the seeds nice and warm. So that's going to be used for the blue lace flower. And then I've got little labels. These are actually, so the ones that I grew last year that I'm growing again, I'm just going to reuse these labels. And then I've got some blank ones and a Sharpie pen, so I know what's growing where, because a few of them are going to share some trays. And then I've got some tools just to get the soil in the trays, and some mini tools to play around with when I'm actually in the trays. So I'm going to get going, and I hope you enjoy just a chilled out video of me planting seeds for this year. Oh, I should say I'm using an all-purpose compost which is suitable for sowing seeds, like growing seedlings in, potting on, and also in containers. So it's a bit of a good all-rounder. So you can get specific seed compost, but I'm just using this all-purpose one. There we go, first tray sown. So just gave it a really good water with one of these. On to the next one. done. Some tomatoes and jalapeno. I'm going to go and set the ones that I've planted onto a warm sunny windowsill just over there, and I'll say bye to you guys now, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.